Joining me now ahead of his UK tour, it's James Martin. Good morning, James.
Hi there. Busy show for you today.
Always, you know I love to
Just
chat.
past the sheep in the corridor. What's going on here?
It's that kind of day. So yes, we say UK tour. I mean, you are going back on the road again, having done a really successful tour last time around, obviously.
Yeah, well, it was 2 years ago, and that's the first time I've ever done anything like that. Couldn't believe it. The first night, 2,800 people in Glasgow, and 26 nights. Amazing. Just one of the best experiences I've ever had.
It must be a strange thing, though, because we see you all the time, like cooking on our telly. I'm wanting to taste the food that you're making constantly. But on tour, the audience are right in front of you, so you've got that connection straight away. There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, exactly, nowhere to go. But that makes it, I think the experience of doing live helps. But the interaction that you have with the audience as well. And I've learned so much from the guests that have been on the shows previously as well, how to interact with people and bits and pieces. So it's a learning curve and a steep learning curve. But to walk out on stage and to see that is nerve-wracking. But yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be 2 years.
But it's not just about food, obviously. It's a bit of an entertainment.
Well, the original people, the people who do the show, they used to put on big rock concerts, you see. They have big rock concerts.
So it started to seep in.
Yeah, huge rock concert. And they said, you've got to do something at the end, a finale. So I'm thinking, all right, here we go. And I'm in the restaurant at the time. So I walked over the road to the music shop. I've never played a musical instrument in my life. And I said, look, I've got this idea. In 3 months' time, I'm going on tour. I want to do the piano. Just do that and then get off stage quickly. And they said, how long have you got? I said, 12 weeks. I said, go upstairs to the guitar shop. In other words, no, you've got no chance. So I started to learn the guitar and my fingers were ruined. I don't know if you ever tried to learn it.
Yeah, yes.
And I was just learnt one song and I was doing that 5 hours a day, every day for 3 months to do the ending. And the look on everybody's face when I walked out of this, the worst thing was the look on my face was the same. And then they said, no, we've got to do something more, and then you've got to sing, and I can't sing at all, so I do apologise. But it was just good fun, so I think we're looking at doing something, maybe not that, but I'm going to learn
something musical.
Something, I don't know.
Could there be an album on the horizon?
No, there's definitely no album. No, trust me, there's no album. No. Stick to my day job.
Stick to your day job. Yeah. And your American adventure, which is when I last spoke with you, actually was fantastic, James. You love doing it as well.
Yeah, we're about to go again. The people upstairs have said go again. So we meet it on Tuesday next week. We look at a map of the world and we're going there. And we're going to pick a country to film this summer. So it'll be back, but not in America, not in France, somewhere else.
How exciting is that, though?
It is. I mean, to spend a lot of time in the studio, but the work balance is now great because I can be involved in the restaurants and stuff like that now. So much more of a better balance.
Yeah.
But it enables me and travelling is amazing, and you get to meet amazing people, amazing food, and it's interesting. I was a farmer's kid, so I'm passionate about where ingredients come from as well. So I'm really looking forward to that again.
And everything we saw you cook on that series, it was for the first time, wasn't it? You just did everything as is.
If you over-rehearse stuff, particularly with anything, food or anything, you never get the same reaction. If you're dealing with anybody on camera for the first time, the first take is usually the best. Yeah. So I said to the guys, the first thing we'll do is all the ingredients that we've got as the ingredients that we bought at the market. There's no secondary ingredients. So when I'm in France and I put the bag down and a lovely little dog just peed on my onions, we couldn't use the onions. We'd have to wash them, but I don't know whether we might get a few complaints. But it was great. All that kind of stuff you've got to keep in the show and it makes it fun.
Yeah. Well, now on Saturday Kitchen recently, you talked about spending some very intimate time with the Queen. Yeah. There's not many people can say that.
Yeah, well, it happened. I don't know why, but somebody mentioned it. It was about 4 years ago. It was just an amazing experience, and you get invited for lunch and thinking there's 300 people for lunch, and there was 8 of us. Bit surreal.
And then it sort of narrowed down to just you and her eventually. Then,
at the end of it, yeah, just sat there talking about corgi dogs and weird because I love my dogs, you see. So I sat there talking about, but it's very surreal. And I walked out of there, and I remember the first person I phoned was my mother, going, "You're never going to believe what's just happened." And you couldn't. It was just an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And this is one of the amazing things about this job, this career. And when I first started this, I never imagined to be doing this for a living. And you kind of pinch yourself moments. There's several moments in your life where you just think, clearly Jamie Oliver and Gordon Ramsay were busy that day. and I got the invite, but it was amazing. A phenomenal experience.
Yeah, I bet it was. You mentioned your
Beautiful
dogs
woman.
there, who, of course, make a appearance every so often on Saturday mornings. Your lovely dogs.
Yeah, we do. I mean, the issue you've got, what's quite funny is you get a few complaints with people phoning up saying the dogs are in the studio. It's actually my house.
Well,
so
I didn't know
my
that,
house.
you know.
Yeah,
I actually did. I've watched you every Saturday and I didn't realise it was actually
It's
your
my house. So what am I going to do with the dogs? Lock them away? It's like, and they're walking around everywhere. I just remember Belinda Carlisle came on the show, and when we were setting it all up, I've got another dog, another spaniel, and it jumped up and licked the plate of steak on it. And she's freaked out. And I said, but anyway, we got rid of that and put a new one in.
You did watch that one.
Yeah, exactly. But it's real life. And the dogs are they're in my house.
Yeah.
And when the little one, especially, because I know you've got one like
yes,
that,
yeah.
to see outside, he jumps on the chair and jumps on the table because he wants to look outside.
Just wants to look out, yeah.
That's it.
It's home, isn't it? As you say, it's your kitchen.
Is.
What can you do?
It is.
So like we say, on the road.
October. Yeah,
time.
October. We start in the north and finish in the north.
Okay,
so
looking forward to the big...
and ending up Harrogate.
The big finale, the big musical finale.
Yeah, so am I as well. Thanks.
Could be good. Thank you so much,
It's a
James.
pleasure.
Great to see you again.